Alright then, oh y'all go get your prayers answered if you never pray. Oh y'all go move forward if you still a delay. Oh y'all go march out if you're stuck in a February. And when me ask some question, I'm want them pick come answer me. If you not talk to God, then all you expect him to listen. If you not take the teaching, all you are go learn the lesson. If you not sow the seed, then all you are go reap the blessing. Oh you are go free up if you still a put yourself a prison. Oh y'all go righteous if you still a be a slave of sin. Oh you for clean when you still a make yourself a bin. If you not run the race, then all you expect if you win. If you not love the son, then all the father go let you win. You only call on God when you see things a move away. You only repent when you see your life a fade away. You only serious when nobody know the death you play. And then you ask yourself, oh Lord, why you have to punish me? Enough of them a king Herod than a me a John. Me may not baptize you with water, but listen my song. Me speak the truth and blaze the fire like rebellion. In other world, I am not sister every right I change to wrong. I got me give my praise him and me everything. And when me down the darkest road, me still remember him. Render your heart and not your garments. Listen when me singing life and me on Calvary. So yeah, me have to live for him. Them remember God and then them come and ask, but don't you see us? You have to pray for them because them on a dark road.
On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on. A blessed and wonderful Sunday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So today name Sunday, the day when some of the ones and ones them traverse out there to church. So please remember On The Spot News Media's loyal viewers and subscribers in your immediate prayers. You definitely see how Jamaica run right and now, so you know for sure. So we need that now more than ever. Now that Easter Sunday is through the gate, you don't know my peeps. Today are the official red rice and roaster day. Yeah man, me I tell you. So for all of the ones and ones them over there in the kitchen I deal with the finger licking chicken, you don't know, go and stay safe, but continuously look out on the corner, yeah, same way, whilst traversing out there in the streets going about your lawful business. Safe travel pan the gravel, but continuously look out on the corner, yeah, cause what the old Dutty Corna boy them always out there alerts. So in the morning, I'm a piece, so I gotta kick it off with this story presently on your screen, where Jamaica was rocked by a tremor. A 5.1 magnitude earthquake was felt in sections of Jamaica on Saturday afternoon. It was felt approximately 4:35 p.m. with the epicenter located offshore about 43 kilometers east of the capital city of Kingston. Residents as far back as in St. Elizabeth reportedly feeling that tremor. The earthquake reportedly affected Haiti and the United States minor outlying islands and also Cuba. Now, this is a small video footage of a supermarket that the earthquake shook up, and of course, bottles of liquor was shaken to the ground. Boy, may I tell you, a thing serious in my peeps. And I want to open my eyes and see what exactly that is taking place. Sometimes the Almighty Creator will give us these subtle warning. You know, always hear me say, this are the warning before the conning to the criminal elements. But this are the warning before the shaking. Yeah, man. You know, remember Port Royal? When Port Royal was dubbed the wickedest place on planet Earth, now the remnants of that mighty earthquake still remains undiscovered, undisturbed, under the depth of the sea. Yeah, man. So take heed, my friends, take heed. And I'm not excluding myself. Let us all take heed. So anyway, my peeps, make we get into the main set of stories. Now over there in the parish of St. Thomas, the police them put on a decent spot of work where this Glock 23 pistol with a magazine affixed was seized by law enforcement in the St. Thomas Police Division yesterday evening. The firearm was seized at a house in Lower York District, Seaforth in St. Thomas, as officers from several departments continue their operational thrust in the area to rid the communities of these criminal elements who is wreaking havoc in their police division. Now over there in the St. Andrew Central Police Division, unconfirmed reports suggest that this man presently on your screen, who has since been identified as DJ Roy, was taken out in a hail of bullets while traveling along Mannings Hill Road in a car. It is said that criminal elements pounced upon them, can up the car, and DJ Roy and also another DJ got hit. But it is said that DJ Roy succumbed to injuries. Now my peeps, the knockings and clappings continues. Now over there in the parish of St. Catherine, the St. Catherine South Police Division to be exact, 2 persons are presently on ice in a morgue who was taken out in a hail of bullets by criminal elements in separate incidents, and 9 other persons also is suffering and nursing some serious corn-up wounds received from the hands of criminal elements in separate incidents across the St. Catherine South Police Division on Friday, as the area experienced an upsurge in violence. It was pretty active across the police division on Friday, and the scene of crime investigators were racing from one crime scene to the other. It was one of those nights, Christopher Phillips, commanding officer of the St. Catherine South Police Division, stated. The police report suggests that the 2 individuals that lost their lives was gunned down in the communities of Gregory Park and 3 East in Greater Portmore. One of the knockings and clappings involved a 32-year-old shopkeeper known as Oshane Morrison. He's of a Watson Grove address. Morrison was at his stall when he was pounced upon by unknown assailants sometime around 8 p.m. The criminal elements reportedly pull up in a car and one man alighted and can up Morrison. The other knockings and clappings that resulted in the loss of life of a man involved 36-year-old Lloyd Ellington, a driver of 3 East in Greater Portmore, who was standing on the roadway sometime about 10 p.m. when he was taken out in a hail of bullets by criminal elements in his community. Now, this is definitely a worrying state of affairs for that of the St. Catherine South Police Division. Now we are going to flick it over there in the parish of Clarendon, now my peeps, where knockings and clappings have been a serious increase in that particular police division when compared to the same period last year. Now the Clarendon police are searching for suspects who can up a man taking his life. The man in question was a patron at a karaoke in Denby in Clarendon on Friday. The deceased man has since been identified as Rhodjel Edwards, age 30, unemployed, of a Nicholas Drive address in Racetrack, Clarendon. Now, it is reported by the police that sometime about 11:30 p.m., Edwards was among patrons at Douglas Drive. That is where the entertainment event was being held when he was approached by a group of heavily armed criminals. He was apparently conned up all over the upper body and head by these armed thugs. The police were summoned, and upon their arrival, Edwards' body was found laying face down in a pool of red substance leaking from the side of his head and also from his upper body. Boy, may I tell you, the man them a deal with the thing a certain type of way. Yeah, man. So watch this now, my peeps. Still in the parish of Clarendon, One man ended up losing 3 pints, whilst another was conned up and seriously injured, presently in the custody of the police, and an illegal firearm seized during an alleged knockings and clappings between Officer Yeman Pick and team and criminal elements in Denby, Clarendon, Saturday morning. So the criminal element, the old nastiness went up losing 3 pints, has since been identified as Orlando Davis, otherwise known as OJ in the streets, a resident of Comfort District in the parish. The other man has since been admitted to the hospital. Now reports coming from the police suggest that sometime around 11:45 a.m., police acting on information went to Post Office Road in Denby, where they saw 2 men at a shop. And upon the approach of the officers, it is said that the men rack and pop off them chaps and start knock it and clap it in the direction of the squad of them. And of course, in defense of their lives and that of their colleagues and members of Jan Public, the police fired back in their direction. Now it is said that when the smoke was clear and the battle was won, both men were found suffering from some serious corn-up wounds and taken to the hospital, where it is said that the criminal elements whose last name is Davis succumbed to injuries and the other man was admitted in serious condition. An illegal firearm with serial number obscured and 1 9mm round was seized following the incident. Orlando Davis, the police reported, was originally from the Comfort District in Clarendon but had been staying at Cemetery Road in the parish with relatives for quite some time now. It is said that Orlando Davis is closely associated with a criminal network in the parish. Reports indicated that the injured man was also no stranger to the police and he has been a target of several intelligence-led operations. The police stated that he is being probed in relation to several criminal activities including robberies, car stealing and lottery scamming in the parish. So now another decent spot of work again by the squad of them. Yeah man. So the festivities continues in the parish of Clarendon. Now a major investigation is underway following an armed robbery at a gas station in Gutters, Bushy Park, Clarendon yesterday. Now reports from the police suggest that sometime about 5:50 a.m. in the morning, the business owner and an employee was in the process of opening the establishment when they were both pounced upon by armed criminal elements, about 4 of them to be exact. The culprits gained access to a box containing $24 million and also robbed the employee of his Samsung phone valued $25,000. The men then escaped in a waiting motor car. Swift action by the police has led to the discovery of one of the motor vehicle's license plate number, and the police are following several leads and are expected to make several arrests in relation to the matter. Boy, may I tell you, the criminal them turn up the robbery thing in the country like seriously. Now over there also in the parish of St. Elizabeth, yesterday the police are investigating another incident in which over $1 million was taken from a money remittance entity located in Legista Plaza in Santa Cruz between Friday night and early Saturday morning. So reports that the business owner securely locked up her business and left Friday night. Now the police is saying that she was alerted by the alarm system at her business about 2:15 a.m. Saturday morning. She visited the location to make checks and discovered that culprits dug a hole to the rear of the shop and entered and ransacked the location. It is stated that further checks revealed that the funds was missing, as well as a bag containing an undetermined sum of cash was also missing. Now my peeps, the thing well serious. Crime and violence is no longer just affecting the poor man, it start affect the middle and upper class persons also, as business owners are being targeted. So now me I go sit back and see if the business community of Jamaica, the PSOJ, the private sector organization of Jamaica, are going to sit back and allow the government to do nothing. Right now, I'm pretty sure that the business persons can make an effective change if they so desire. So let us watch and see, my peeps. Now that it is also knocking on their door, let us see the outcome of these robberies. So my peeps, another warning. Yeah man, me I tell you. So Jamaica and Jamaicans, if we not take this thing as serious, Jamaica will be at a space where we cannot recover from the devastating effects of crime and violence. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah man.